Content warning.
Content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences.
Viewer
Can they hear us right now?
They can't hear us right now.
Okay, are you sure?
Viewer discretion is advised, right? Is that viewer discretion is advised?
I guess so.
Is that
I read what's on the screen. I'm not here to editorialize, right?
We're really.
Oh my god, part of this is my fault. I put the camera down rather than up. Folks, I made a mistake with the camera angle. I hope you like it. This is the Brew with Brotherwife. This is Tyler. I'm Jeff. We're a band. This is also a game show.
If you have any feedback about how we should punish Jeff, we're also a podcast. If you have any feedback about how we should punish Jeff for
trying to bring a little bit of our life into your world,
a little bit of our brew into your mouth, and a little bit of something else into Jeff's mouth.
I'll take a little punishment.
You know, I don't know.
I made a big deal at the camera, and then I was the one. I mean, I'm not the one that exploded what we had working. We would have been with you guys maybe 4 to 6 minutes ago.
If it wasn't for
this guy.
What happened?
You galumphed. You.
I did not galumph that. You galumphed that. Wait, do you think I galumphed that?
Wait. Are you actually insane?
I'm not insane. I was up like this, baby. I didn't touch a thing.
No, you...
I was the equivalent
Are you serious?
I was the equivalent of hovering in a state of perfect meditation.
You are literally having early onset dementia right now.
Rhinoceros just hit a giraffe at like 65 miles an hour.
Wait, this isn't how I wanted to tell the good folks about John. We have a new producer. He's our motherfucking boy, JM,
and
John
folks,
Morey.
I do want to show you.
Is it Morey or Morey? Okay, I'm Jeffrey Hennings. This is Tyler
There he is. Okay. Peekaboo. Secret John picture.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's really good to have a fucking live producer. John, say hi to the audience.
Hi, audience.
Woo!
Folks, this is gonna elevate our comedy podcast to new heights that we never could have imagined. And folks, don't forget, this is a comedy podcast. The things that we're saying, they are meant to be comedy. And some folks could find this funny. Other could find it repulsive.
YouTube commenters really don't like it recently. Are you having a mid-cast crisis? Like a little one?
We keep it strong.
We keep it strong. I'm not having a mid-cast crisis, but I have gone,
Wait, what do you mean? Mid-cast?
Oh, just some of the YouTube comments lately.
You think we're mid-cast? We're like 5%.
Sure.
We're like...
Okay, perceived mid-cast crisis.
Okay, sure.
Perceived mid-cast crisis.
Baby, we just getting started.
I mean, shit, think about like 6-year-olds. Think about like 6-year-olds and
I think about that all the time.
They get...
Again, jokes!
It's a joke!
You just say a joke!
You say a joke, you mean it, you don't mean it, it doesn't matter because nobody can tell, so you say you don't mean it and you get away with it.
God damn.
So one of the things that we do on the Brew, hit us with that emergency breaking news broadcast, John. One of the things we do on the Brew...
Breaking news. See, okay, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you folks. And Tyler, I love you. I love you. This is a Tyler thing. The breaking news is a Tyler thing. See,
breaking news is a Tyler thing.
I want it to be a little bit less breaking news, you know?
It's supposed to be breaking news. Do you remember how excited you were?
Are we gonna do breaking news 4 fucking times? It's like, I want it to be fluid, you know? I want it to just... But
maybe it's 1 time, maybe it's 4 times.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Folks, if you like the breaking news, just let us know. But I wanted to keep it real. And I'm
elevating from, I was thinking like frog eggs to like some kind of like that stuff you find under the bathroom sink.
The Mr. Yuck stickers?
Something that has a Mr. Yuck sticker on it. We just got Mr. Yuck stickers for our kid in the mail.
Oh,
from Poison Control. Yeah, they sent it in the mail. They just sent them. Yeah.
Okay, I hope that's really never used for evil. In some way, I don't know.
Like, how could you abuse Mr. Yuck?
I don't know. They start putting like yums, and then they tell you they're but then they don't tell you, and so it actually says Mr. Yum, and he's smiling and winking, and the lures the child in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you would never check because you'd be like, oh my Mr. You know,
Yuck.
It says on it's disguised.
We should make Mr. Yum stickers and distribute them.
And say, don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck my yum.
That's part of one of our campaigns. Don't yuck my yum.
Oh my god, Mr. Yuck, don't yuck my yum.
Mr. Yum.
Mr. Yum and Mr. Yuck. Mr. Yuck and Mr. Yum.
We could latch on to one of the most iconic
and I've got to say,
boys of all time, Mr. Yuck.
The only culture that either of those people could have come from is pretty much Asian culture, right? Somewhere over in the Asias.
You're taking it. I mean, they're green, so I'm not like I'm not putting a lot of thought
I'm just
into it.
thinking, why UK and why UK?
Yeah, I feel like it could be like Slavic. Yuk.
Slavic. Okay, Yuk. Yeah.
You know?
Yum, Mr. Yum.
Right.
I could see it.
I could see
Oh!
James!
He wants us to breaking news.
God damn. Okay, hey.
Once you do break the news.
James.
Go ahead and hit him with a breaking news one more
James,
time
your
here.
opinion is weighted heavily.
It is.
Like, I can admit when I'm wrong, but I just feel like it's not the vibe, you know, it's not the tone per se. But you know, let's fucking get into it.
Let's fucking get
Breaking
into it.
news. I'm on a mission, quote. Sex offender charged with exposing self and Mount Clemens interrupts judge.
Okay, let's get this, folks. He's on a mission.
So, a convicted sex offender with a troubling past was arrested again, accused of trying to break into several homes in a Mount Clemens neighborhood. In court, the suspect, Scott Schultz, had plenty to say about it on Thursday. Schultz, 60, interrupted his own arraignment to explain his mission. Quote, "Your Honor, if I can interrupt you, I'm on a mission I have to complete by the year's end." He said, being tethered.
Being tethered,
Mr. Schultz, being tethered, Mr. Schultz, I would ask you reserve that, interrupt the prosecutor. He is charged with 3 counts of attempted home invasion and indecent exposure, and police say he is a habitual offender with previous incidents of indecent
You'd
exposure.
think that the defender would be saying, Mr. Schultz, I would ask
the
you to
prosecutor's
reserve
like,
that.
bro, we've
The
got like
prosecutor's
literally.
like, yeah, haul it out.
But he's, I would
Like,
ask you
come
to
on, you
reserve
want to
that.
hear, what's his fucking
Right.
mission?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the holiday season, you know? You're trying to
Sure.
be helpful.
He's trying to give back.
Absolutely. Quote, "Some of the information that came forward to our detective is very alarming," said CMDR Jason Abro.
Commander Jason Abro.
Fuck. That just
It's
totally
okay.
is Commander.
It's okay. It's
Okay,
Commander.
can you guys just say Commander? I'm reading the news fast. I don't. Sometimes there's fucking abbreviations, right?
I didn't hook you or anything. I just.
Oh no, I'm just like.
Oh, can they just say Commander?
Yeah, I mean Yahoo.
Yeah. Well, because the way that we kind of operate like ChatGPT, like puts a word and then it figures out the next word.
Yeah.
We work the same way with words. We're like, okay, CM.
We're really just
What the
GPT
fuck
when
is
it comes
CM?
down to the nuts and
CMDR
bolts.
must be an acronym.
Hola,
Ricardo.
Hola, mwah, 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 mwah. Commander Jason Abro, Macomb County, Macomb.
That's. I mean, this guy.
Woo!
This guy's in the right county.
Quote, "And what his motives were and what he was attempting to do, we are happy he's in Macomb County Jail and happy he was given a $500,000
So
bond."
I'm just thinking of this guy's memoir, Coming in Macomb County. Coming in Macomb County, a memoir. Coming in Macomb County.
and then
on a mission.
They make a
mission.
movie about it coming soon.
Coming in Macomb County, coming soon.
On a mission.
On a mission.
Schultz is accused of attempting to break into homes on Market Street in Mount Clemens on Tuesday. Ring doorbell footage caught Schultz on camera. When he couldn't get inside, police say he exposed himself and then did something we can't get into further detail about.
So, okay, what
Fuck
could that be?
this guy. I hate the person that wrote this.
He either jerked off. He must have jerked off.
Well,
he must have started jerking off. That's the only thing he could. I mean,
the thing is, I can like go so many dark places, and you're
know.
making this worse for me.
yeah, no.
Just tell me he
100%.
jerked off.
Yeah.
I'm like, did he like shit and then like start
I was
cutting
also
himself
thinking butt
and then
stuff.
like make a fucking slurry
Blood
of the
and-
shit and
blood
blood
and shit
and then
slurry?
start force feeding it to nearby animals?
That's
because maybe
probably
he
what it
did
was.
that.
Yeah.
Is that what you can't
Yeah.
talk about?
He could have bit all of his own fingernails off instead of the cutting. He could have bit all of his own
Yeah.
fingernails off instead of the
Uh-huh.
cutting, and then blended it with shit. You know, this is the kind of content.
There's a
that you
lot
come
of
here
ways
for,
that you
guys.
could get a shit blood slurry that you could feed to local animals and children,
Oh!
and this man may
Cue
have
the
done
memories.
that.
Cue the memories. Memories.
This
with
is another
Brotherwife.
one. I'm
This
just
is
like
another
I
one
don't
Jeff
know
doesn't
if it's.
What do you guys
the
think
Brotherwife
about
is
this
too low. The
transition?
Brotherwife needs to be up higher.
What do you guys think about that transition? Please comment. Let us know.
We
what
should
you
have
think about that
transition wars.
Transition
Maybe
wars.
transition-
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, right.
Okay, so we're going on a memory journey.
Woo! All right, what
We're
is
talking
it?
about blood and
What
shit
is it?
slurries.
Oh, I love
and
that.
nobody,
All right.
nobody should have a memory about a blood and shit
But that's
slurry.
the kind of thing you get here at the Brew
That's
with
the kind of thing
Brotherwife.
you get here at the Brew with Brotherwife.
We are multifaceted with the stories that you were not expecting.
The year is 2017.
Okay.
We just moved into this house.
That's too recent.
That's too recent.
That's too
recent
6
for a
years
blood
ago.
and shit slurry. It's too recent for a blood and shit slurry. We just moved into this house.
damn.
Allison and I decided we were gonna be ritzy for a year. We got all year passes
Where
to
is
the
this going?
to the what is it? Avenue 5? Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue
The Fifth
in
Avenue
Seattle?
Theater. So we're going every 3 months. I'm feeling classy.
Okay.
And of course Coda Live hits us with Trans Wars. So Tran Wars.
Oh my god,
Transition
Tranny Wars.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, we kind of
So,
have to. Yeah.
We do kind of have to do that.
kinda
So
have to.
we go to a play and it's amazing. It's a play where there's one guy, the whole play, one guy. It's a murder mystery dinner
one-man
theater,
show. Okay,
and he's
I like
got
that. I
one
like that.
costume
I like that.
item for each character, and he swaps. He's playing 18 different characters. You guys, if
Okay.
you get an opportunity to
Okay.
see it, it's amazing. Go see it. We get home from the theater. We're having a great night. We've had some drinks. We did some stuff. It's a really good time. It's a good time. Those fairies.
They did some stuff which you cannot.
Which I cannot
go into further detail about.
So we get home and we hear a whining and a crying coming from the bathroom, and we're like, what the fuck? So we had put our little 4-pound
Baby.
Chihuahua, our little 4-pound baby. This one didn't make it. Lupin is the only one you guys know about for a reason. No,
Yeah.
we put our 4-pound baby Chihuahua.
The first one was named Poopin.
who was about 16 years old at the time, and we go to open the door. We open the door. He's curled up in the back against the bathtub, and he's shrieking. He's crying, and at where the door opens, there is a blend of urine, shit, and blood. Just a pool that's about 2 feet by 3 feet. Just smears everywhere.
I'm glad we have lo-fi to really offset this. That's nice.
The thing is, it was really sad. It was kind of a sad thing, but it also was very like... It felt like an
of
M.
course
Night
it was.
Shyamalan movie. It was
Yeah.
like, what happened here? We have to go back. We figured out the cats. The Dinky was by the door waiting for us to come home, and the cats had gotten him from under the door with their claws.
Oh my god.
And gotten him over and
Oh
over
my
and
God.
over again.
What?
And he was so scared that he peed and shit himself, and they had clawed him up all over. There was a sheen
Did the cats and
of
Dinky not
blood.
get along?
No, they were friends.
Oh, it was just a weird.
It was just a weird thing.
Nobody's home move.
Nobody's home move.
Animals are unpredictable.
So I have
Animals are
actually
unpredictable, folks.
firsthand dealt with a slurry of shit and blood. The other
From a
thing that I've dealt
16-year-old
with-
tiny Chihuahua.
Yeah. So the only other situation where I've dealt with a mixture of shit and other stuff was my dog shit in here, and I was having a really rough day, and I was kind of pissed off, and I hit the wall as I was coming in to clean it up, and the vibration from hitting the wall knocked the glass out of my light directly into the fucking pile of shit, guys.
A glass and shit combo.
A glass and shit combo when I was having like a dog shit and glass kind of day.
Oh my god.
So I had to now
That's
clean-
beautiful.
I had to clean
I
up.
believe in God now.
Right?
That's
No,
perfect.
it was. I
That's-
got my comeuppance. I got my
Yeah,
comeuppance.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, those are my stories.
All right,
Those are
hey,
Tiffany's
thanks for
memories the
taking
day.
us there.
Absolutely. Shout out to Off Grid What's Up with the Googlies and Coda Live. Mwah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, see, that's a problem I thought about. It's my work phone, folks, and oh my goodness, you know, it might even be important. It might even
Okay,
be important.
TT's taking over. This is the only time that I get the middle seat, and the middle seat is actually me sitting between two seats. So, Schultz is accused of attempting to break into homes on Market Street in Mount Clemens on Tuesday. Ring doorbell footage caught Schultz on camera. When he couldn't get inside, police say he exposed himself and then did something we can't get into further details about. It's pretty scary, Abro said. If these doors were not locked, we wonder what this person's motives and what he was attempting to do. That was not a very good sentence. We feel the home invasions were an attempt to gain access to sexual gratification. I mean, that does make sense, but when you say it that way, it makes me a little uncomfortable. I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable. We feel the home invasions were an attempt to gain access to sexual gratification. That's probably true, unfortunately. Police are thankful the residence doors were locked. Investigators believe another similar incident may have occurred at a local church. Was it or was it not the same guy? We don't know. There was a sexual deviant type incident. Sexual deviant type incident. That's the legal
That's where
terminology.
I enter. I'm like, I'll give you the nuts and bolts on that.
There was a sexual deviant type incident that occurred on a premise there, and that's what we're currently investigating. And to you, Jeffrey, Schultz is being held.
Schultz is being held on a $500,000 bond.
$500,000.
$500,000, baby. If you have any information on Schultz and anything he may have been doing in the area, please contact the Macomb County Sheriff's Office.
And that's if we look at that guy, I can see it. I can see it. I could definitely see it.
I could definitely. He's painting a picture that I can really see the watermarks and brushstrokes.
Well, and you can also, going back to like the I'm on a mission, you can really see how distressed he is that his mission has been interrupted.
Oh my
like that, the look of distress on that. Can we scroll through the top 3 comments on that and just see what people are saying?
Oh my, yeah, absolutely. Is there even a way to
what are people saying here?
Okay,
how do people feel about this?
Okay, we got 556. What was the mission? This could be important. Skibo. See, and that's great. Add a little bit of levity to a dark situation. It's a dark world.
It is a dark world out there.
Are you cold? It's windy.
Indeed.
We're a coat for you.
We're a coat.
We're a coat. Brotherwife.
Did you? So you were gone, actually. We need to scroll up.
Yeah, no. It didn't seem like he got into specifics. Like
they didn't get into specifics.
If you're gonna report on this, just give us the brass tacks.
So this I don't know why, but this made me feel. We feel the home invasions were an attempt to gain sexual gratification. And Coda pops in and he says that is a nice way to say rape, and I think that's pretty.
No, bro, he just likes breaking into quicksets.
He just likes breaking.
He just loves annihilating a quickset.
Wait, what? I don't know what.
Oh, that's a brand of dead bird. Yeah. Schlag doesn't do it for him anymore. He needs a cheap, disgusting quickset.
I almost got expelled from school in 5th grade because I was trying to pick a lock. I wasn't gonna pick the lock. I had no idea what I was doing. I was using bobby pins and random bullshit. I had no clue what I was doing. And here's the best part. It was a lock that was locking a 1.5-foot piece of chain around a post in the ground. It didn't do anything. It didn't close anything. It didn't lock anything.
You were
just trying to open a lock to nothing.
Work on your skill.
My skill.
You were like, I'm trying to just be like old timey. I'm not trying to be a criminal.
And shout out to Professor Davalos. I mean, Professor Davalos does sound good, but
let me ask you: did you do this after Skyrim or before Skyrim?
Well, did I do it before Morrowind? I even did it before Morrowind.
Yes, I don't know these things, but you could like pick all the locks and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You did this before.
Before Morrowind.
Okay.
Yeah,
you were literally just.
I was pre.
I never got into the lock picking game, but I could think it would be fun.
I didn't get that far. It freaked me the fuck out. I didn't pick any locks.
You know what? There's people that are looners that get off on balloons being popped. So maybe there's people that are lockers. Get off on unlocking a lock.
Looners.
What if they're like edging until they actually get the lock unlocked and then they can finally, you know what I mean? What if the lock is on there? Folks, there's so many different ways we can go, but I won't.
You will not get.
I will not get into further detail about.
Okay, here we go. One of the things we do on the Brew is we read violent news.
You're gonna take this one?
I'm gonna take this one.
All right, beautiful.
Texas 13-year-old sentenced to prison for murder of Sonic worker. And that is a Sonic worker, not a Sonic's worker. So I'm assuming this is somebody who is working on game design for Sonic the Hedgehog. Because it is Sonic's, is it not?
It is Sonic's, I believe. Yeah. So this is, or is it? I'm not sure. But I'm confused at what I'm looking at here. Is that the Sonic worker or is that the boy?
His picture with a 10-year-old son. A 13-year-old from North Texas was found equivalent guilty. A 13-year-old from North Texas that was found the equivalent of guilty, question mark, of murder of a Sonic employee last month has been sentenced to 12 years in prison. So one takeaway from this, folks, kill when you're young. If you need to kill when you're young. Get it out of the way early, because that could have been a 25-year sentence.
Because listen, when people say follow your childhood dream, if you're like 27, 28, you're like accomplishing your childhood dream. Yeah. That's validating that a childhood dream is worthwhile. So if you're young and you've identified that you want to kill, go ahead and accomplish your goals early. Get it out of the way, and then live a fulfilled life.
I think another good thing to notice here is it's kind of like a high and low situation where it's like either you've got like 40 years where you really should not be killing. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
But pre-10. Kill away.
Pre-10, you are gilded.
Post 75, 80, post 80, kill away.
Post 80, yeah.
Post 80,
get it
guns
going.
blazing. And if we run back to Colonel Sanders,
he was 77 or something.
He was
Darlington,
77. He was pretty
Kenneth
damn close. He was pretty damn
close. We have been getting a mixed reaction. We got 8 subscribers from that video, but we also got a lot of hate.
We got a lot of hate.
Hate non-subscribers. I'm worried about getting reported. That's my thing.
Can we get reported for something like that?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
If we did, we'll put that on a fucking
Absolutely.
EPK.
Absolutely,
Yeah, electronic
we
press
will.
kit for the folks at home.
Okay, the teen who has not been identified will reportedly begin his sentence in juvenile detention with a possible transfer to prison.
They're going to put him in with the big boys.
They're going to put him in with the big boys. The teen was a 12-year-old when he shot and killed 32-year-old Matthew Davis in May using an AR-style rifle while at the fast food restaurant. Wait, okay, holy shit. How does a 12-year-old get an AR? Why do they wind up at Sonic's? Like, what?
It's, I mean, of all the places.
Of all the places.
Statistically, there are so many Burger Kings, McDonald's, Starbucks, Subways, Sonics. I mean, there's not even that many.
Sonics is pretty.
This is a fucking
They're
statistic
supposed
anomaly.
to be using roller skates there.
They should be getting away.
They should be getting away.
They should be tackling him. He's not ready for that kind of speed.
No, he's not. He's not. Off Grid Live chimes in with the kill years, and I kind of like that. The kill years 1 and the kill years 2. And Coda Live hits us with a does a 35-year-old Sonic worker with face tattoos really want to live anyways?
But do they want to go out like that? I mean, come on.
You're making pretty good news getting shot by a 12-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it is nice that they use this photo.
John, can we
best.
Can we get a scroll up to
That's
that?
about the best he could
and
be looking.
See the guy. I mean,
if you saw him just at Sonic, you would think twice about going back to that Sonic. I've been there, folks.
So he's got tattoos here. He's got tattoos here. He's got one tattoo above each eye.
You know what?
Right on the forehead, right there.
God damn.
That's his third eye.
So I'm imagining that the kid. So last week we had a story about a.
I feel like this is the kid.
Well,
I feel like
potentially.
this is the kid right here.
No, he
guys.
really could be.
But I don't know.
I mean, what is it? Masks and what is it with the fuck. Visual effects. Visual effects are on fleek these days.
They really are. They really are.
No, but last week we had a story of a dad beating up a child on behalf of the child.
We did.
So
yes.
now maybe this is a situation where a child has killed someone's dad.
The dad, yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
It's a wacky world. They're not giving us all the facts. We really could be onto something here.
The scales move.
We're gonna keep this on the. We're gonna keep our finger on the pulse here, and we're gonna report back with this one.
Gomez reportedly got into a confrontation with Davis, who was working at the time. When the argument became physical, every time we mess up the news, the boy reportedly retrieved the gun from the vehicle and shot Davis multiple times in the Sonic parking lot. Gomez was also arrested and charged with murder in the case. So, I mean, so he got it from the car. What I was kind of wondering is how in the fuck is a 12-year-old walking around with an AR and nobody's noticing?
Yeah.
He got it from the car. This has got to be gang related. Like, you don't just have an
And
AR
where
in
did he
the
get
car.
the shotgun? He got it from his mama.
He got it from his mama.
She didn't have a gun safe.
She didn't have a gun safe.
Anyway. This kind of brings me back to, it's making me think of this one time my mom, we lived in these apartments in Everett, and for whatever reason...
Do it, John. Fucking do it.
Don't do it, John.
Fucking do it, John.
Don't do it, John!
Click the button.
God damn it. God damn it.
I did it for you!
Oh my God.
Memories with Brotherwife. I've actually got a headache after slapping myself.
It was a decent slap.
It was a decent
I mean,
slap.
it wasn't... It was right in the middle.
It was right in the middle.
Yeah.
No palm, no palm.
Yeah,
You've got a
absolutely.
nice memory of your mom.
Yeah, got a nice memory of my mom. My mom, for whatever reason, when I was like... I was definitely watching Blue's Clues at this time, so I was probably like 6.
Okay, so this is too young for whatever you're about to tell us about. This is way too fucking young for whatever you're about to tell us about.
I don't know. So my dad was out to sea, so it was a free-for-all.
Okay, yeah. Those were the best of times and
the worst of times. My mom would my mom literally had this like homeless couple come live with us. I don't know what the situation was. I didn't get got or
Put some
anything.
respect on that.
But I just remember one time I came out and I was really upset because I was trying to watch TV and they had used the power strip from where I don't know what they were using the power strip for, but I was like investigating. I was like, how can I not?
TV wouldn't turn on.
It wouldn't turn on, and they were using the power strip. And to this day, I always was wondering, why are we using that power strip?
That's a good question.
But nonetheless, I would go around this apartment complex kicking people in the balls. I don't know why. My mom, I did it like 3 times, 4 times. My mom...
How does your mom feel about it?
She endorsed it.
She endorsed it?
I don't know why. I remember there was this guy,
Did you get
Jason.
high fives?
I didn't get high fives, but I just remember that my mom was like, oh, Jeffrey can bring a grown man to his knees.
Oh, wow.
And I remember as a kid being like, yeah, I can. And then I kicked like her friend Jason in the balls in front of her.
Did you ever get fucked up by anyone?
No. I didn't.
See, he wasn't killing, but he was the low.
Folks, you can take an opportunity
level
if you are
version.
under the age of 10.
It's not cool to beat up a 6-year-old. It's really
Very
fucking
bad
not
press.
cool to beat up.
Okay, so this is actually bringing me into one. Okay, this actually is a very dark story, and I'm excited to share it with you.
I'm excited to hear.
Okay, so 4th of July, I'm 14. I am going to youth group a lot. I think I might be a youth pastor, right? Okay. But I'm also listening to a lot of Dane Cook. And so those two worlds collide. And I remember having this thing that was like, it was like, I'm gonna stab you in the face. Or like, I'm basically stabbing someone in the face was a comic bit that I would often make commentary on.
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna stab you in the face. So.
And how old again?
14.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm literally gonna stab you in the face.
I'm gonna stab you in the fucking face.
So I'm at a 4th of July event, and there's this guy there, like Steve or Todd or something like that, and he's like, oh, it's like 7:30 p.m. on 4th of July. It's light out. He says, oh, I think I'm gonna get out of here. And I like this guy's vibe, and I'm like, oh, you can't do that. And he's like, why? And I was like, because if you do, I'm gonna stab you in the face. And I'm like, I can hang with adults. I'm edgy. I'm precocious. You know? And then he said, the fuck did you say to me? Oh, yeah. And I said, oh, I just said, like, I'm gonna stab you in the face. I'm just like a joke. He's like, you don't ever fucking talk to me like that. I'm gonna kick your ass and throw you over this fence. And then the host of the party was with us, and my mom's name is Sherry, and he starts going, Sherry! Your son says he's gonna stab someone in the face, and starts getting like, shit.
Kind of reminds me of John from the acid trip.
It was so like absolute light switch. I had no idea things could escalate this quickly in real life.
Interestingly enough, I mean, I don't think I actually said I was gonna stab him in the face, but do you remember what was his name? Big giant guy with Moose Knuckle, the dog. Big giant guy at the 288th. That I was.
You are SSing me right now.
I am.
You are hard SSing me with no context to the audience.
I'm sorry. Continue on.
It's all good. Hey. It's all good. Folks, SS is spotlight steal. When someone steals the spotlight.
Spotlight stealing Jeffrey.
So, and we use it mostly not on the brew. Maybe that's the first time we've ever used it.
I think it might be the first time.
It's just
a lot of spotlight stealing.
We have little things that, you know, Hachikuchi, Rutabaga, Vader,
Fruity Mentos.
SS, Fruity Mentos. We'll share those with you.
We're kind of quirky. We're kind of cute.
Oh,
you know,
we're kind of like, you know,
we're really just kind of.
We're like someone there, like, you know, do little cute things.
Like, you know.
I am, fucking, because it's, you know, when I have a story, I'm like.
Your momentum gets fucked.
Yeah, I get so fucked, you know?
Fucked up.
It's,
Me,
yeah.
I don't even know where I am half the time.
Well, and I'm unlocking a deep, like, traumatic memory, and so now I've got a buffer.
Now you've got a buffer.
Now I need to listen to, like, Island in the Sun by Weezer or something. Because that's my new calm song.
That's his new calm song. Can you guys picture this guy softly, quietly weeping on his way to work?
No, it's not weeping. It's just bitter as anger.
On the way
It's just bitter stomach
doing
rage.
Deep breathing exercises, having little tiny pukes in his mouth and swallowing them.
It's one of the songs I loved when I was young. It's a real part of me.
Does it work?
I like it. I've done it twice.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I've only done it twice.
Okay,
yeah.
so the guy starts screaming, Sherry!
Sherry! Your son says he's gonna stab someone in the face. And then she's like, what? And then she gets pissed because everyone's pissed because she's actually told me to not do that before.
Oh!
She's actually point blank said that's not funny. Don't do that. Like 3-4 times at least.
Ooh, did she bop you?
Oh, she slaps the shit out of me.
Oh!
She slaps the shit out of me.
So she comes out. Does she come out running? Does she come out fast?
Oh my god, bro. She's like WWE coming down the ramp. Like she's real. But really quick, the guy's like, yo, no, if you're gonna beat your son, you can fucking beat your son not at my house. You're not gonna beat your son here.
The same guy?
Yeah,
this
the
is
host.
The guy whose party it is.
Yeah, and he's like homies with my mom. Like they're all like fucking like they've been, you know, hanging out for a while. Maybe I mean my mom wasn't good at keeping friends, so a while was like, you know, 9 months. But so we go back to my fucking house. She's pissed. She's like, my dad would go on like Navy, you know, deployments, and she would get major depressive episodes. That's why she would have people come live with us and shit. And shit just got wacky. So I just remember her taking our gun, and it's 4th of July, so there's fireworks. She takes the gun. She goes out. I think she's gonna kill herself. She goes out to the porch. She starts firing into the fucking yard, and she's like, "Why do you always ruin the things for me?" something along that fucking line, like you ruined all my friends or something like fucking insane. I can't even totally make it out, but I know that it's aimed at me.
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Shit was fucking great.
That's pretty hot shit. That's pretty hot shit.
All right, yeah. But what were you
That's
saying?
pretty hot
What were you
shit.
saying?
I honestly, it got erased. It got erased.
Yeah.
I can't remember it anymore.
That's what happens when you let me finish my story.
You're wowed. You're
Jesus.
wowed to a degree that you lose your story. I don't even know what I was gonna say. No, dude man with the dog, Moose Knuckle. He at one point. I think
Is it
maybe I said
Andy?
something. Yeah, Andy.
Okay, Andy. Okay.
Guys,
Tyler,
about-
again, if you didn't tune in last week, Tyler is a small in stature man, and he has a propensity to
Talk a lot
fight
of shit.
larger gentlemen.
Jeff's mom is a firecracker. She
was
is
a
firecracker.
goddamn.
So,
She was a sparkler bomb.
I need to know
actually.
what Schutzstaffel means, actually, though. So, Coda, could you drop some knowledge, some
Schutzstaffel.
wisdom on some young guns and let us know what
Okay,
the fuck
Coda, really
Schutzstaffel
quick.
means?
I just want to tell you, I saw your one of your things, and I thought it was really funny when you said, "Many men, many, 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 many men," because that's actually an inside joke between my girlfriend and I. So I actually shared that.
Oh,
with-
yeah.
I'm giving Kodo a really that small tidbit. There's a lot of other things I don't understand in the content that you do, but that particular thing, I mean, that was aimed at me, and I felt it, and I enjoyed it, and I showed somebody.
I've showed
Posted
him a
it.
little bit of Frank, and we're gonna continue going on some deep.
Oh
dives
wait,
with
no,
Frank.
I'm sorry, not Coda, off grid.
No, Coda. No, it is Coda. It is Coda.
Well, I meant off grid is who I'm talking about with many men.
Oh.
Yeah, but Coda, you're fucking legit as hell, and I've seen all of, like, not all your shit, but I've seen a bunch of Coda. I comment. Sometimes it's me commenting, not just him. I'm out there too, baby.
He is out there
Yeah,
too. We love you
absolutely.
guys. We fucking
Yeah,
love
no,
you guys.
off grid Coda, you guys, thank you. Thank you for being part of the chat. Thank you for being part of the brew. Thank you for doing what you're doing.
It's beautiful.
Come on.
Sobriety Zone Network. Shout out to Sobriety Zone Network. Any of you watchers out there, check out Sobriety Zone Network, Coda Live, and Off Grid Live.
Do we,
They got some shit going on.
what do you want to do? You want to do the review of the Upwork stuff?
Oh yeah, let's do the review of the Upwork stuff. John,
So-
can you pull up? Well, here, you give a spiel.
Okay.
Jeff's gonna give a spiel.
Folks, we are trying to expand the network, and not just the network that, is here with us on Mondays and Fridays, but the network that works with us throughout the week to make sure that Mondays and Fridays are that product that you deserve. So, in addition to JM in the back here, John, we also have been scouring Fiverr, scouring Upwork.
here's
We've
my
got
second
from Fiverr
decision.
Fat John, our amazing video editor.
We've got Vladimir.
We've got Vlad. We've got
Who's our
Vlad.
Ukrainian- who's our
We have not
Ukrainian
made any
producer.
contact with him. He doesn't know that.
Oh,
But-
he doesn't know that he's our Ukrainian producer yet, but he is.
And also, we have Tala and Dopa, our
Tala and
boys.
Dopa.
So much love and respect to our folks. And we're going to rate, honestly, candidly, the work that they did. They produced 8 pieces of content, I think.
8 pieces
They're
of content.
memesters.
They are.
They make things go viral. That's their
masters.
claim to fame.
Masters of the meme.
I would say one of them I could see going viral.
Okay.
One of them I could see going viral. 7 of them, I don't know if I could. But you're gonna take it. That's a hook. That's what we call a hook.
And if you guys see one that you love, message in the comments what it's
Message,
about
yeah.
so that we know, because
But we're gonna give you
we're
something.
lost here. So here we go, folks. Here's our first.
All right, this one's pretty funny. Can
Here
you?
we gotta move this
Here's my
bad boy.
second. This is one. And here's
gotta
my
move
second
the-
drawing.
Oh, maybe do like a half of a circle or something.
Yeah, I had an idea.
Yeah.
This is a dinner plate.
Yes.
What I've got going on is a dinner plate right here.
Oh, you can cook a cabbage like a steak.
Oh,
So that was one, and I think that was really funny. I think
I like that one a lot.
Here's the thing. I wish that it was broader audience, but I guess that's the beauty of a meme. It's so niche down that it's so relevant that you're like, I have to share this with everybody else that knows, if you know type shit. So
Well, and another thing I want to say, it's weird, but I think that programming right now is so fucking big that, like, I mean, on Reddit, I see programming shit pop up like all the fucking time. Like,
Really?
On main page,
Really?
on page, honestly, it's mostly like fucking, it's
Shit
mostly
like
programmer
that.
memes. It's
we
mostly
need to get
programmer memes.
motherfuckers to post on Reddit for us.
So
I guess we could just post that. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we're
that's good,
hard
yeah.
pivoting. We're hard pivoting to only program-based meme content.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we're
and
gonna-
the
instead of doing violent
podcast
news,
also is going to
Yeah,
be
we're gonna do only programming news.
only programming news. So
it.
I mean, we're gonna find the most violent programming news for you. Don't
It's
worry
out
about
there.
that. It's out there.
It's fucking out there. Programmers are just people.
We are curators. That's at the end of the day, we're curators and commentators.
Are they like 70% more likely to be cucks? I mean, yes, they are 70%, like scientifically 70% more likely to be cucks.
Much
but-
like motorcycle riders,
Much like motorcycle riders, but
it's the vibration. It makes you
30%
lose
of
your
them
T.
aren't, you know?
30% earlier.
and 10% of them still commit heinous violent acts.
Yeah,
against
absolutely. And
one
that's just the
another,
ones we know about. That's
children,
just the ones
women,
we've logged.
and those are the only ones we've logged.
All right, can we get that next piece of content, John? Let's see here. All right.
Dude, we should be done by now.
We literally should.
We should be done by
right
now.
about now.
We should be done, but that don't mean we are done. That means we're just getting started.
That means when we're supposed to be done,
We're just getting started.
There we go.
So I like that. I like that. I like that again. And you said that
I like it more than you do.
that font style to me, I don't see that in conventional memes. But you said you've seen that. I see a different font style, a different format. I like the content is okay. It's good, but I don't see like.
Yeah.
That-
I don't know. I like it. I like it. I think
Guys,
it's
what do you
great.
think?
I thought I was in the clear. You said motorcycle. Listen, it's another 70% situation. It's only
Yeah,
70%
no.
of motorcycle
You've heard
riders.
80-20. This is 70-30.
This is 70-30.
Look it up.
We're modifying her. And for you, you know what? We're going to change it down to, it was 73. We're going to change it 69.
For
69,
for today only, this brew only.
To this brew only.
And you have to take advantage of this.
OGL.
All right, can we get that next little piece?
Third piece of content. Rolling out.
we literally should.
We should be done by
right
now.
about now.
We should be done, but that don't mean we are done. That means we're just getting started.
That means when we're supposed to be done,
We're just getting started.
I mean, it is really pertinent. It is really relevant to that.
Yeah.
And the funny thing for me is that I actually have to kind of sometimes motivate people to do overtime. But I do offer offer
right.
like big bonuses and stuff.
Okay,
So
okay,
I don't feel
okay,
terrible about
yeah.
it. But John actually here. Can I
Yeah,
peep? I'm gonna
yeah.
peep you, John. Give
Peep-
people your
peep JM.
give every. Oh, what the fuck is that? Give people your saddest. I'm working shitloads of overtime face really quick.
No, to the left,
No.
John. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice.
There we go. Yeah, that's
All right.
that's. I have a look. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I have a look that's called. What is it called? What's my special look called, Jeff?
Oh,
Is it broken-
Oh, it's like
broken
yeah,
hooker face or
it's
something?
like yeah. We just call it the
downtrodden,
look now.
downtrodden whore
prostitute.
face? Yeah.
Something.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
try and bust it
basically
out.
somebody who's been doing hard drugs and having sex
Is this
for
it?
a long time, and the brokenness of their soul and personhood. I don't know. That's for the good folks at home. I can't. That's decent. Here, give me one more though. Channel it and give me one more. Remember the old days. We have we'll cut this into a reel and we'll share the actual photo we have where he fucking nailed it. Like, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Yeah, no, you look a lot better.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for bearing with me there. So we got in the chat. Shout out to Vlad. You don't have a motorbike, I know, but it was funny, and I'm getting my cousins tomorrow, actually.
Yo!
Congratulations to Off Grid Live.
Getting a fucking bike, baby.
We've got a
We out
behind the
here.
scenes guy. It just happened. Off Grid, it just happened. We have an engineer. Yeah, we got an
yeah.
engineer.
We're fucking
Shout
out
out
here,
to John.
rocking and rolling.
Let's get a fucking round of applause for John.
Can you hit your own applause?
Oh yeah, hit your own applause button,
Hit the
John.
applause. Oh my god. And did you already hit it? That was quick.
Okay, and can you
That
hit the
was
cock and
quick.
fire button and just, we're hitting that in memoriam for the 35-year-old Sonics worker who got shot
Yeah.
by a 12-year-old.
God damn.
So,
Can we get that next piece of content?
let's get that last piece of content. Was that the last one?
Well, we've
Oh, no,
got
here we
4
go.
more. We'll do a news story. Then we'll go.
You know, there's a better phrase there.
Yeah,
There's a better phrase there.
There's a better phrase there. It's a little bit long. It's not that engaging. It's not even a song. It was just a jam. So it is one of our videos, so you can't fault them for using that.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's one of our quality pieces of content, per se.
If we're trying to shoot for that like 14 to 18 demographic, which we shouldn't be because the show is atrocious degenerate content.
But
if we are,
you do have to get them when they're young, and we need to reach an audience that we can actually help. Accomplish their goals, as we were talking about earlier. If you don't remember that.
Absolutely.
Go
Okay,
back,
so
Bob.
wait, there's two things we gotta hit these guys on. We're upgrading cameras next week, Coda. We're bringing our mix board and our video and our Black Magic over here, so there will be
it's
no
gonna
more
be
of the
good.
crazy glitches. Ricardo,
again.
so Ricardo gave us a gift, and
Did
it was a
he?
microphone.
Wait, really?
Ricardo gave us a gift, and it was a microphone. Richard, I can't figure out how to fucking get it
What kind of
put
mic is
into
it?
the computer and then into the
And
broadcast.
this guy's good with AV.
I tried. I'm
He is an
decent with
AV,
so I just want to say,
he's
Richard,
got AV acumen.
I want to give a shout out because Richard is a fucking saint and he gave us a really nice mic.
Is it a nice
But
mic?
it goes in through an aux cable and I can't get it in.
Oh.
I can't get it in the right
so
way.
you need like a converter.
So
and then put
Richard,
in
I'm
the-
gonna look into it and we're gonna do A/B testing and we're gonna send you the videos and they're gonna be us singing "Happy Birthday" to us, thank you for the gift or something along those lines. You're amazing, you're a saint, and we love you. But I couldn't figure it out. So.
Damn, but thanks for the gift.
Thank you so much for the gift. He came over and he delivered it, and he was. I just want to say, Richard, you were looking handsome as fuck when you swung by.
God damn, I'm
dropping
sure.
that gift off with the glasses. I really like the glasses and the sweater you were wearing. It really
That's
came together.
amazing. We hope that with that microphone we can keep giving you what you love.
I want to give him what may be the highest honor.
Really?
Highest honor in some circles.
Okay.
I want to say
We
that
could have a Brew Nation Hall of Fame.
the way you presented that day.
I'm gonna
was
make
kind
a
of
Brew
like
Nation Hall of Fame.
The Chilean
Jim Colo's in it.
Wolverine. You were like the Chilean Wolverine.
Okay.
When you showed up that day.
Okay.
And who plays Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. You were like the Chilean Hugh Jackman Wolverine that day when I saw you. So
I trust it.
he deserves every ounce
trust
of
it.
respect that I'm giving him right now.
All right. Really quick. San Antonio man jailed after taking call while baby left in running bath. A witness says the infant's parents had to be prompted to call 911. You never want to see that, It's just and folks that have been listening to the Brew for a while, that one of my fears, and I fear that every time I talk about it, I speak it into existence. But one of my deep fears is that I'm going to accidentally hit somebody with a car. They're gonna be crossing the road. I'm gonna be fucking looking down for a second. It can happen so quickly.
It can happen so quickly.
And this is another one of these things. You're busy at work. You're trying to provide for this little gremlin. He's like taking a bath, finally. You're like, it's been quiet, thank God. And you're like, oh my God, it's been quiet.
So that's what I'm gonna say.
Right?
I'm gonna say
I need your commentary
I'm
here
gonna
as a man
say
with a 2-year-old.
there are times when you turn around.
You're
and
like,
your
would it be the
2-year-old
worst thing if that bath
isn't-
kept running?
No, but there are times when you turn around and like some shit is going on. Some shit is going on with your 2-year-old.
One time,
and
can
you're
you
like,
share the...
One time we were out at our property. And I turned around and I hadn't made direct eye contact with Lupin for about 7 seconds. And I turned around, and the 2-year-old had a full-size machete over his head like this.
Yeah, 1.5 at this time.
Can I even say this live? Is that okay to say? I mean, he was literally. I mean, I was with him, saw him 7 seconds before. You just
7.
assume
Tack on 10 to that. Whatever he says, tack on 10 seconds. So 17 seconds.
it's. Sam Smith says he's personally privy to like 5 of your accidents. Shout out to the
Shout out
Grande
SS.
Ole
Yeah.
valet driver.
Wait, my accidents?
Yeah, that's what Sam Smith said.
My accidents?
Oh, wait, maybe
We're
he's talking about
yours.
my
Yeah,
accidents.
why are we talking about my accidents?
Oh, okay.
In what way? shape,
I'm
or form?
personally privy to a couple of your accidents too, Sam Smith, okay?
Jeez.
How about that? How about
right,
what's that
all
fucking
right,
road in between Suquamish and Kingston?
God
okay?
damn, we were all listening to
My
Midnight Surprise by Lightspeed Champion.
Yeah, she had
Our
trauma.
ex-girlfriend.
Our ex-girlfriend.
That's so funny, actually. That's so funny. We dated a girl at the same time. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
no, there was
Different times.
You went out with. I dated her for 11 days.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't date her for that long. Probably
It
like
was
3 to 6 months.
But you
somewhere.
loved her. He never once said
No.
neither.
No. Oh, no Jeff's car accidents. Yeah, it's Jeff's car
Oh,
accident.
mine?
Yeah, it is your car accident.
What the why were we talking about that? I
Yeah.
blanked out. I was trying to get and prepared for the San Antonio father.
Yeah, we're more interested in your accidents.
What happened with my accidents that's relevant? What's happening
Sam
with my
Smith,
accidents
can
is
you
relevant?
comment? I'll
We're
read
talking
it in
about
a
you and your
second.
goddamn negligent fucking child rearing skills.
So just recount the most heinous of Jeff's accidents for us really quick.
Oh my God,
I
no.
can bring one up really quick. I
No,
let him borrow
no,
my station
no.
wagon, and
Sam's-
I'm on the
no.
phone with him.
Okay, well,
and I
that's-
hear,
yeah.
"Ah!" And the fucker totaled my station wagon. It got spun around off
Somebody
the road.
hit me in the lower quarter panel.
They did hit him
What
in the
does
lower
that tell you about culpability?
But
The
what
officer
did-
that responded did not cite me as fault. He cited the other driver as fault.
But Sweet Todd from Pemco said that
he earns his money, Todd at Pemco. He
was
said
all
that it
his
was
fault.
no. He said no.
He said it was 70-30.
It was 70-30.
He said it was 70-30.
And this is
you
another
didn't
time the
deserve
70-30 rule
Todd
fucks
from
you.
Pedco, I just want to say,
Dude.
some people may put on an affectation to annihilate you. Tom put on.
Tom was Kaiser Sose.
He was Kaiser Sose.
Tom made you think that like he went home and got cucked by his daughter's wife.
Absolutely. He
that
put
doesn't
on
even make
like
sense.
a like
That's
a
what
very
it felt like to
timid,
me.
mildly effeminate, autistic, like conversational tone. That's how he presented.
Yeah.
And the way that he operated as an insurance agent,
He operated like a goddamn
Black Ops
insurance bot.
fucking poison blade,
Somehow, like it literally was not my fault, and somehow I got 30%.
You got fucked up. You got
Yeah.
It was pretty rude.
Sam was there for one of my worst though.
Do you want to recount it or should Sam?
Listen, I'm not proud of this.
Cue memories.
I'm not.
Cue memories. He deserves it this time. We can force him to do it.
What's the
without it.
statute of limitations on shit? I just.
It might be 8 years or it might be 15 years. It might be 8 years.
We were on Capitol Hill. I was parking next to a QFC. I'm thinking about, buying things from the Quality Foods Central Market. That's a great local brand of
He was
grocery
jerking
stores.
off while he was driving.
I was jerking off. No, Sam Smith was in the counter seat, the seat with me. He was jerking me off, actually. We were jerking each other off.
You
We were
guys were
jerking each other off. It was getting hot and heavy. I was like, this is quality. Forget the groceries.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a tight turn. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking, not paying attention. I hit the car. I hit a little. I scuffed up its bumper. I don't even know if there was dents. There was probably paint marring and
This
scuffs.
is the sound of a man
It was
convincing
fucked.
himself of
It was
something.
fucked. It was fucked.
This.
It was fucked. Okay.
It was
and
a
then
scuff and run.
I don't. It was a scuff and run, and I don't know. I think I didn't have insurance at the time or something like that. But it was just particularly rough period of time financially.
Sure.
So that's what I always carry with me. I do carry that with me, and I, shout out to, hopefully one day somebody will scuff my car, and I will not have any way of getting
Finding
even.
them or getting So actually,
Okay, but how long was that, Sam Smith? Let's say it at the same time, because it was 8 years ago. So, come
you're
on.
a changed man.
I'm a changed man. Oh my God.
So
You could become how long does it take to become a priest? You could probably do that in 6 years.
you can do that in 6 years.
I've been working on a lot of things, not in that direction,
So
but I'm a changed man.
you literally are. You can marry people now. You literally.
I
can.
I can marry people. I'm a
Does that
reverend.
make you a priest? That makes you a priest of sorts. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, your car is already scuffed, boy.
Oh,
And then also I just
wait, my
shout
car's-
out
my
shout
car's
out
in
to
decent
Sam
condition.
Smith. He also said I was jerking him off, and then said, "Damn, beat me to it."
Oh, wow. And then I said, don't say it at the same time, or I said, let's say it at the same time, even though I didn't realize. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you could also add, "Damn, beat me to it.
beat me to-
Beat me to it. Beat me to it."
All right, all right.
But no,
You got
I've
something?
got something.
You
I've
got something? Okay.
Cue memories.
Oh my God. This shit.
What do y'all think
Fuck
about?
this shit.
It's not illegal, so who cares?
That's a
So,
shitty ass
I
Canva
fucking
stock
love
font
that.
memory.
That's not stock. Oh, that is a stock.
That
font.
is.
a
I've
stock
seen it a
font.
billion
That is a stock font.
times.
But it fits here.
It barely does.
I'm working in the office. We've got an office. I'm feeling like a kingpin. The office costs $300 a month. It's not an office that a kingpin has. It's literally about 12 feet by 9 feet. It is.
And someone may
it
or
is
may not
essentially
sometimes do.
a janitorial closet, and at one point, 2 people lived inside of it.
And
so,
and maybe or maybe not. Sometimes people get massages inside of it.
Yeah, also, at this point, some people may also get massages inside of it. Are they illegal massages? No.
No.
Are they perfect
no.
legal massages?
Yes. Is that what you need after a long week while listening to the brew? Absolutely. We can set up an appointment.
We can set up an appointment.
DM us and we will set you up
DM
an
us up
appointment
and
if
we
you
will
are in the
set you up
greater
an
Silverdale
appointment.
area.
So we're in the office and we're working feverishly. We're working to pay the bills. We're working to get those businesses clean. And we get a call from one of our employees that says somebody just hit your van. Somebody was coming in for a meeting and somebody calls us and says somebody just hit your van, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they're driving off and I'm like, oh my god. So we run down and I'm like, and they're like, they weren't driving fast, they just hit it, and then they like, so we wind up walking around the whole parking lot and we find a fucking truck. There was color of their paint left on our thing. It was a yellow truck.
Okay, oh jeez.
And we find a fucking yellow truck with white paint on it and fucking white van with yellow paint on it. And so the guy's gone and we can't figure out where he is. So we just take the van and we just park it an inch and a half away from his bumper, so he's trapped. And I leave
you took
a note.
matters into your own hands.
I leave a note on two of his windows and on my window, and I say, "Caller, you ain't getting out." And so this guy calls
That
us.
is like the move of like a 55-year-old man that tucks his shirt into his jeans.
You know what,
That's
guys?
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
I've got this guy's number on
And
my
you-
phone still. His name was Martin.
Oh my
We could
God.
call him and try and get him to do the game show.
Oh my god! And we have to ask him accident stats.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on that right now.
So Martin Van 3100 building.
Are you
So this
fucking
guy,
kidding me?
this
Yeah,
guy hit
go.
our van, hit my business van like 4 years ago, and then just drove away and parked in the same parking lot, and we found him and trapped him. Oh my god. And he wound up paying for it.
Oh, he did?
He did wind up paying for it. I mean,
Okay.
he could not pay for it. I sent him a bunch of pictures of his license plate and all
Okay.
this stuff, and was like,
Well,
"Hey, I'll
and
take you to court
actually,
over this."
I'm being remembered. Sam Smith, I remember actually one time you backed into somebody's truck, and it was a man that had the vibe of a guy that would tuck his jeans, his shirt into his jeans, and he basically was like, it's an old truck, don't you worry about it. But you fuck that man's truck up. So we all make mistakes. All right? I'm just still the thing that's already dead and gone.
Yeah, no, I was gonna, but I was just gonna let you have this one. But this is the sound of a man clawing his way down into the abyss, just fucking scrabbling.
I'm like a literally toddler logic.
Yeah, what's the story with that clown doll? This clown doll?
Oh my god.
Where's
yeah.
this foot been? I don't know. Where's this foot been?
Okay, so
I do know
folks,
where that
this
foot's
is
been.
not plastic. This is
This is ceramic.
like
She's a
you
nice
feel that?
ceramic.
Is it porcelain?
You want to put the walrus tooth back in your mouth tonight?
I don't know about
I don't
that.
want to either.
That's
It did
for the
make me feel
Patreon.
sick. It did.
I had to do a triple rinse.
Yeah. I only did a single rinse.
Yeah, and you regretted that.
And I regretted it.
You regretted that. It's a
This is
walrus tooth. All
We
right.
actually don't know what it is. Does anybody actually shout out?
If anybody
$10, literally $10 to anyone who knows what this is. $10 to anyone who knows what this is. $10 isn't enough to make people.
Yeah,
do stuff.
yeah, no, definitely not. $500.
Recant. So Sam Smith says, but I didn't run, so.
Oh, yeah. God. Okay, listen. I will have you know that I am more person of color than not. So you can't use the word run. You can't use run. You can't use flee. You can't use escape. You can use leave. You can use vacate the premises. But there are certain things that you can. And if I need to get my race badge on, I will. AKA my 23andMe results.
Coda Live says elk tooth.
Elk tooth, really?
Coda Live says elk tooth.
Are you fucking for
Are you
real?
sure? Are you sure,
Are you
Coda?
sure? Elk are pretty large.
I could see it.
And we've been trying to settle a debate. Is an elk the same as a deer? Because I say it's not.
Okay, yeah. Also, Coda, we need.
I say elk and deer are two different
Off-Grid
fucking
Live,
things.
Sam Smith, Coda Live, whoever's got the down deep. Off-Grid Live says piece of vertebrae. I mean, I can kind of. The ridges, though.
potentially.
The ridges
I
there
can see.
feel.
I can see.
Like maybe
talk
more
about
toothy.
a subluxation.
This side, I
If you
see
know,
the
you know.
vertebrae, and then this side, I could also see being vertebrae.
Yeah.
For some reason, this is kind of turning me on right now. And then look at my face
I mean,
right now.
you know, it's a
This is kind of turning me on right now.
All right, are we gonna call your boy? Are we gonna call your boy?
I think we're gonna call
Give
my
him a
boy.
call. I've got the.
Can I star 86 myself? Can you still do that? John, can you look up
John,
if I
is
can
that
star
possible?
86 myself still?
Folks, this is our first time we're asking John to look something up for us. This is a beautiful moment. John, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think you can still.
You think
I get calls from blocked numbers?
Oh! You've got to call him on your phone.
My phone's there's the camera.
What about your work phone?
I'm not gonna bring that evil into my work
John,
phone.
can I use your phone?
Come on, man. Absolutely. All right, John coming in the clutch ×2 in this moment. Thank you so much, John.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I feel like he's not gonna know. Yeah, I think Sam Smith is probably right. Vacate the premises sounds way more.
As I was saying it, I was like, yeah, that's like definitely like police terms.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is a guy who hit and run my van about 5 or 6 years ago. His name is Martin. I'm not gonna say that I know his name. God, I hope he gets on and watches this fucking podcast.
Come on, baby. Oh my God,
Martin,
I cannot believe this.
No hate towards you, other than the fact that you hit and run on my van.
So one of the things that we do on the Brew is we call local businesses and we ask a 5-question quiz for a 5-star review. We've done it several times. We actually have had one winner. We need to do more reviews, and
we haven't sent him the money or
the
called
review.
him or the review.
We need to get better than that. It's all about fine tuning. We have reviewed though. We have given good 5-star reviews.
We have given good 5-star reviews.
So we're not perfect, but we're not absolute demons. So and they're coming. They are coming. They're not Anyway, so. Folks, we're gonna pivot here. We're gonna pivot here, and we're gonna call somebody that Tyler had this altercation with, and we're gonna see if they want to do a quiz. If not, should we keep it in the same vein? Last week we called a tow company, and the woman was on sedatives, so that was not the move.
Yeah, sedatives and maybe deliriums.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. All I know is his name is Martin.
All right, hit him up. I'm very intrigued to how you're gonna play this.
I'm not gonna say that I know. I'm gonna completely be like a random person.
Okay.
I mean, he's not gonna do it if he knows it's me.
Right. Okay. All right. That makes sense. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. Here we go. This is kind of weird. This is kind of a weird one. For me.
I feel like you're one of those videos that's like with the fucking little bit of like the little shell of the egg.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the you know what I mean?
Yeah, here we go.
7:51. It's a little late, but that's answerable. Anything earlier than 8.
We're right on the cusp.
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Don't. This is John's phone.
Oh yeah, this is John's
Yeah.
0.
Okay. John, you're saying you won't get any weird call. If I left a message, you might get a weird call. Yeah. That's a real bummer. I was really hoping that one would come through.
Yeah, no,
I could call him from my number now.
I mean,
and then that's two calls, and he might have my number saved.
Okay, give it a whirl. Give it a whirl.
I'm not going to.
Shit.
I had the one call in me.
Okay.
I'm not a pussy, but I'm also not that brave.
Yep. No, I get that. Okay, I have an idea for who we could call.
Okay.
REI, because folks, I was in an REI recently.
I mean, I could just do.
Do you know who this is?
I don't know who this is.
Okay. All right.
Hello, this is Tyler Smiley with Wonderland Cleaning. How can I help you?
Hey, it's Mike.
Hey, Mike. How's it going?
Buddy. Good, buddy. Hey, yeah, you guys were all uploaded. It was 150, so yeah, whatever. Just if you want to send the remaining 425, it's all good.
150.
Okay.
Cat
Okay.
carcasses.
Wasn't it 750? Wasn't it 750 total? So it would be 3. Oh yeah, 425. You're right. 750. Okay. Okay. Cool. So I will do that. Hey, so you're actually live on my podcast right now. I have a question. Would you want to play a trivia game really quick?
Yeah. What's up, man?
Okay. 5 trivia questions. So you operate in roofing materials, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeff, my podcast co-host, he's gonna put together a 5-question trivia on roofing, basically. And so what's gonna happen is we're gonna do a 5-star review for your business that mentions you. I know this is really weird because you called me. Normally, we're actually literally in the middle of calling people to get people to do this quiz, so this is fucking perfect. But So 5 questions. You can get 1 wrong and still win. Either way, if you lose, it's fine. We'll still give you a 5-star review. If you win, we'll send you $25 on Venmo or Cash App or Zelle.
Cool.
Does that work for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is Mike, and what business are you with?
I work over at Stoneway Roofing.
Stoneway Roofing, folks, and I can give a seriously solid shout out for Mike. He's fucking awesome. Mike hooked it up. This guy delivered 150 pallets, managed to cram them all on one freaking flatbed and delivered them for $5 a piece. He's an amazing dude. It's been an absolute pleasure working with him, and Stoneway Roofing is killer. So check him out if you're looking for anything roofing involved. And if you just need a really good friend, call Mike.
Give him a dial.
Appreciate it.
Okay,
I can tell in this man's voice already.
Mike, I'm passing you over to Jeff, and he's gonna shoot those questions at you.
All right, Mike, I've got 5 questions for you. They start easy, but they do get more difficult as we go. The good news, Mike, is that you will have the opportunity to get one of them incorrect and continue playing. They are multiple choice. I'm gonna ask them starting now. Are you ready, Mike?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Beautiful. Mike, what is the purpose of flashing in roofing? A, to add color to the roof. B, to direct water away from the vulnerable areas. C, to provide insulation. Or D, to increase the roof's ventilation.
The second one you said to run water off.
Mike, that's correct. Question 2.
Round of applause.
Which common roofing material is known for its cost effectiveness and versatility? A, clay tiles. B, metal roofing. C, asphalt shingles. Or D, cedar shakes.
Asphalt.
That is correct.
Round of applause.
All right, Mike, we're heating up a little bit. What is the purpose of a drip edge in roofing? A, to prevent ice dams. B, to divert water away from the fascia. C, to enhance aesthetic appeal. Or D, to increase attic ventilation.
B.
That is
Boom.
correct. And Mike, this isn't part of the quiz, but is it fascia or fascia?
Fascia.
I've heard it both ways, but I think you're a wise man. All right.
I'm a
Question
fascia boy
4.
myself.
You're a fascia boy?
I'm a fascia boy myself.
What is the primary function of a roof valley in roofing design? A, to provide additional structural support. B, to create a decorative pattern. C, to direct water flow. Or D, to enhance insulation.
C, direct water flow.
Holy
That's
fuck.
right.
Guys, okay, so he's got 4 right. He might get all 5 right. We're gonna have to figure out a bonus if he gets all 5 right.
All right, here we go. What is the purpose of a soffit in roofing architecture, and what materials are commonly used to construct it? A, to enhance insulation, typically constructed with fiberglass panels. B, to provide ventilation, usually made from aluminum or vinyl. C, to support the roof structure, often built with reinforced concrete. Or D, to prevent water infiltration, commonly crafted from cedar wood.
D.
I'm so sorry, Mike. That's what I thought it was too, but it's actually B, to provide ventilation, usually made from aluminum or vinyl. A soffit is the underside of a roof overhang, and it plays a crucial role in providing ventilation to the attic space. It helps regulate temperature and humidity, preventing issues such as mold and mildew. Common materials for soffits include aluminum and vinyl due to their durability and resistance to weather conditions. But you told me those were soffits, are they not?
Those are soffits.
Those are soffits?
Those are soffits, but they aren't. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused about soffits because I thought soffits covered the ventilation area below a. Yeah.
I guess it's all one thing. The soffit is, that whole thing. I guess that would be the soffit. Is that the underpiece makes it the soffit, I guess.
The underpiece makes it the soffit. Yeah, I guess that's correct. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all fucked up on soffits, but you know what?
Mike, you're not fucked up on oomph.
You're not fucked up on oomph, and you're not fucked up on roof. So you pass that test. You get a 5-star review. Is there anything you want to say to shout out for your business? And again, the name one more time.
Stoneway Roofing. No, man, you guys are awesome. I appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, you guys have been awesome to work with, man.
Hell yeah. I love hearing it, man. I think we're going to be working together again soon. And you know what? We do interviews on the show, so if you wanted to come on and let us know what it's like to work in the roofing industry, I think that would be fucking fantastic.
Yeah, man, I'm down whenever. Invite me on. I'm happy. You got my number.
Okay, hell yeah. Well,
We
check
are
us
here,
out
baby.
we're on YouTube,
You've got a
Facebook,
friend in
Insta. You've got a friend in roofing. Mike
All right.
Woodstone.
Appreciate you guys.
Mother of
Absolutely.
student
Okay,
stabbed
wait.
14 times.
Stop.
Susan.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mike. I'll talk to you again
We
soon.
read news too on the
We
stream.
read news as well on here. It's actually a lot of violent news that we read, and we also do game show stuff. So come check us out, the Brew with Brotherwife on YouTube, and thanks for doing the fucking game show. I'll call you. I'll send you a message here in a little bit and get Venmo or I already have your Cash App. I'll just add $25 to that. That's perfect. Okay, thanks, Mike.
Appreciate you. Bye.
Later.
Woo! All right.
Jeff
Mike.
really wanted me to hang up there.
Well, it's just like, we're I thought you were hanging up as I was saying that. That was the joke to the audience. But then I didn't. Yeah.
That would have been actually really funny.
That's what I thought was
the
happening.
thing
but
is, I really like Mike.
he sounds like an
I
affable
really
guy.
like Mike, and I didn't want to
Yeah.
do a quick disconnect with
I
him.
get that. I get
If-
that. You
if I
have a
didn't
real
give fuck-
relationship with Mike.
Exactly. If I didn't give a fuck about Mike,
Well, and Mike went the distance.
he did, and he did great. And
Well,
the
he-
soffit question is actually very confusing.
It was hard
The
and
other four
confusing,
questions
yeah.
were not super hard.
Well, here's the thing. It gave me 5, and I had them range from easy to hard, but I didn't feel like the hard ones were that hard, so I said, give me one super hard one. And that was the soffit one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it gave me the explanation, so here we are. Do
this
you want to
your-
take
is this my story?
I think this is
my
yours,
story?
actually, yeah.
Mother of student stabbed 14 times, sues Henry County school administrators. One more time. Mother of student stabbed 14 times, sues Henry County school administrators. I mean,
That's fair.
That's fair.
I'd probably do that.
You
I
think
mean,
so? We
well,
wouldn't
what?
sue the
I
kid?
mean,
Who stabbed
well,
her?
I mean, maybe the administrators were like,
stabbings are not too big of a
stabbings
deal.
are not the big.
We
It's really
permit-
about shootings.
Yeah, as long as they live, it's really about shootings.
Stabbings are not nearly as marketable as we're trying to get on the map.
We're trying to get on the map here. Henry County, Georgia. 9 months after brutal stabbing at Henry County Middle School, attorneys representing the student who was injured and her mother have filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against school officials. The lawsuit, which was filed Wednesday, accuses 4 Ola Middle School administrators of negligence. Attorneys for Ashley Wilson said that negligence resulted in her daughter being stabbed at least 14 times on March 15th. And just a short little, just a little thing in here. Fuck getting stabbed. Do anything else to me. Shoot the fuck out of me. Shoot me. Poison
And shout
me.
out John trying to trace with the highlighter.
That's
I love
fucking
it.
beautiful.
I love the
That's fucking
dedication.
beautiful.
We
Fuck
out
me
here,
up
baby.
any other. Maybe even fuck. I mean,
No,
blunt
stabbed.
trauma. Blunt trauma.
Would you gather stabbed or burnt? That's a big one.
I think stabbed.
Burnt.
John goes burnt. John goes burnt. So big on the. Burnt
I mean,
there.
I would rather get burnt if I'm getting burnt to the point where I stop feeling it. That's a dope type of burn. I can dig that.
Well, and you know what happens with cold.
Can that happen with stabs?
I think
After 17 stabs, you're not feeling the 18th one, right?
I feel
You're
like
probably in pain.
I feel like you're in shock. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like you're in shock. But that's the difference. Like stabs are like.
Oh, they're so violent.
They're in different places, different organs. It's like I
Yeah.
feel like your kidney's gonna be like,
Right.
okay, shutting down the nerve
Right,
centers, but then
right.
it's like pancreas. Oh, the
Right.
pancreas
Well, and then you
didn't
get
shut off
stabbed in
yet.
the lung. Then it's like, okay. Then his
Yeah.
knife is then he's putting his foot on your chest.
You know, I don't know, but I do want to. There's a soft spot in my heart too for blunt trauma killings. Those are also mortifying.
Sure.
And they probably take. I feel like they might take longer.
God damn.
You know.
Yeah, because it's not about blood loss. It's about breaking the brain apart.
Yeah,
it's about breaking the Yeah.
physical
Yeah.
disintegration of the human
Exactly.
brain. That's not good. My child was attacked because they weren't able to do what they were supposed to do. What were
Carry
they
a
supposed
gun.
to do? Carry a gun. Carry a gun. Wilson told Fox 5, I want justice for my daughter, but I also want them to be held accountable so that this doesn't happen to anybody else's kid. I mean, listen, that's
a fair story,
That's
yeah.
very fucking
What's
fair.
wrong with that?
Wilson recalled the gut-wrenching sight of more than a dozen wounds covering her daughter's body. That is fucking mortifying. Like everything just left me because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why my kid was covered in blood. Yeah, well, and then you're like, oh, well, it's probably one of these things where it's not as bad as it seems, and it's like, okay, so this one is actually worse than it seems.
Jesus,
it's not a
yeah.
hangnail. She didn't get like a
Yeah.
weird like head cut that's bleeding a lot. She got stabbed 14 times.
Right, absolutely.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Authorities said it all started when a student with a sharp object approached the girl who was walking to her gym class. From there, a fight led to the stabbing. The student
What was
later
the object?
arrested and charged. I know you can't just say sharp object.
Just tell what was it? If
Tell
it wasn't
us
a
what it
knife,
is.
what was it? Was it a broken fucking Starbucks Frappuccino bottle? Tell us what it was.
Tell us what it was. The student was later arrested and charged. The complaint goes on to state that the school resource officer notified administrators about the students in possession of that weapon the day before and on the... Oh, that's Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah. And on the day of the attack. So they were notified twice.
And it wasn't
that-
even a kid, it was the school resource officer.
Yeah.
He's a resource in keeping kids safe, and you did not utilize that resource correctly.
Yeah.
God damn.
Isn't that? It's kind of scary to be in any position of any kind of power because, like, the buck does stop on you at some point.
It really does. Yeah, she's
The
driving the ship here.
administrators did nothing. No investigation.
Okay, really
no
quick,
administrative search.
Can we pull up the Dodge Charger? We have it.
Dodge Charger? Pull up
can
the
we
Dodge
end, Can we end
Charger.
with the Dodge Charger?
Dodge Charger,
This is
folks.
a Dodge Charger taking flight, getting hit by a bus midair, crashing into a website. Or,
That's great.
A restaurant.
Run it. Run it. Run it.
Run it. Run it. We've never gone over 110, and we're not going to do it now. Fuck! Fuck!
No!
Get there. All right, we can get there. We can get there. It's a race
Here we
against
go.
time.
Skip back. Skip back. John, skip back. Skip back.
14 people are recovering this morning after
Oh,
a car
shit.
slammed into a bus at a
You're gonna have to try and skip through, John.
Skip through, John. Skip through.
Oh shit! Oh, the mouse. I didn't realize it stole the mouse.
Oh my God. It might be earlier. Oh no, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there.
The driver of the Dodge sedan blowing through